How strong is the Scarlet King?
The Scarlet King. The SCP Foundation is a secret global organization that works to identify, capture, and contain anomalies or cosmic entities to prevent harm to humanity.
Yes.
Each anomaly within the SCP Foundation is assigned a unique number, as it's accompanied by a detailed description, containment procedures, and its backstory.
I'm learning about this right now.
Into the dark depths of the SCP Foundation, we find a file on a cosmic entity.
He's
that is painted in
001?
red.
Is there a 000? Is he the original SCP? The father of all SCPs? It seems like that. If he's the patient zero of SCPs, he's the #1. He's #1.
Cosmic entity that is painted in red and hails as king.
Okay, I was right.
001. The King of Darkness below. An elder god that crawled into the darkness of the abyss outside of the universe has become attached to it. It has become aware of all the pain and loneliness throughout all of creation.
So it's God.
Its goal to end all of existence that God created.
Oh, it's not
the
God.
very concept of pain with it. With SCP-001 waging war on creation itself.
It's the devil. It's not God. It's the devil. That's what it seemed like. It can feel the pain of everything in existence, but wants to wage war against God's creations. What type of shit is that? What? That's like some hating ass shit.
It has become aware of all the pain and loneliness throughout all of creation, with its goal to end all of existence that God created, and the very concept of pain with it. With SCP-001 waging war on creation itself, and a plan to destroy the Tree of Knowledge.
It seems like the Scarlet King wants to give us the easy way out. It understands our pain and doesn't want us to go through that. So it's just gonna kill us so we don't experience pain? That is a crazy thing. That's a crazy motive to have. Am I right about that, chat? The Scarlet King wants to take all the pain away from the world by eliminating everything that can experience pain. It seemed like he a good guy, but that's just the wrong way to go about it.
With SCP-001 waging war on creation itself, and a plan to destroy the Tree of Knowledge. With the Tree of Knowledge being a cosmic tree that transcends the entire multiverse of the SCP world and contains over 196 dimensions. Even the strongest of the Elder Gods can't measure up to his strength. Even these higher dimensional beings that exist beyond all of space and time have no choice but to bow before a demon that views all of creation from a vantage point that no one can perceive, giving himself the name, the King of Darkness below. With his overwhelming strength, he's able to create warriors with powers that we can't even comprehend. Beings like SCP-682, which is
What? It created that? Y'all was right. I thought y'all was capping. Scarlet King is the father of SCP-682. And that shit damn near indestructible. It can adapt to anything. If the Scarlet King created SCP-682, that means it's way stronger than SCP-682. It's way stronger than the lizard. And that lizard's strong as fuck.
With his overwhelming strength, he's able to create warriors with powers that we can't even comprehend. Beings like SCP-682, which is an entity that can literally adapt to anything. Or basically the Maharaja of the SCP universe.
That's what we learned.
This entity using his army of Leviathans to march upon the tree.
An army? That's why the SCP-682 bit the root of the Tree of Knowledge. He created an army of them. Not just one, it's an army of Leviathans, which is the strongest version of 682. Oh, he's crazy. Imagine an army of that coming to Earth. An army of S82s coming to Earth. We're cooked. The Scarlet King plus an army of S82 lizards, we're cooked. There's nothing we can do because whatever we throw at the lizards, they adapt to. And then the Scarlet King is way stronger than that. We are cooked. We're cooked.
To march upon the tree. And once they were all assembled, his army shook all of creation once they were awoken. Many demons and many gods fell in the battle, but it was all in vain, as the Scarlet King won, obtaining his goal to turn all of creation to ash as the Noosphere turns on itself.
Why?
With the Noosphere being a platonic realm that houses human conceptions, ideas, and thoughts, with the tree itself being reduced to nothingness.
He completed the mission. He destroyed he destroyed the Tree of Knowledge. He won. What villain usually wins? He said he was going to do something and did it. It's only a couple villains that actually succeed. He's a winner.
The tree itself being reduced to nothingness by the Scarlet King, with the cosmology below holding trans-finite universes, which is sets of infinity stacked on top of itself.
Yeah.
As they state that there's an infinite chain of universes, with each one containing an infinite fractal hierarchy of space-times. You're probably thinking, how can there be anything larger than infinity itself?
That's what I be trying to figure out.
So let's put it in a way for you to understand.
Finally.
Let's say that there was a box that holds all even numbers.
Okay.
And there's another box that holds all odd numbers. However, there's a third box that contains all real numbers.
Both.
You can see how this third box is larger.
Yeah.
As it's the combination of both infinities. There are an infinite amount of chains within this hierarchy, with there being infinite layers of existence.
So basically, infinity on top of infinity is like all the numbers, because you can keep on counting till the ends of time. Like, it's so many numbers, you can just keep on counting. Thank you for explaining it like that, because now I get it. Infinity on infinity, it just means infinity on infinity. You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying now.
You can see how this third box is larger, as it's the combination of both infinities. There are an infinite amount of chains within this hierarchy, with there being infinite layers of existence, innumerable layers of non-existence, and numberless layers of transcendent realities. Even with SCP-682 being a hyperlogical memeplex and a child of the Scarlet King.
A what? A hyperlogical whatplex? This is where you're about to start losing me. You're using too many big words.
Innumerable layers of non-existence and numberless layers of transcendent realities. Even with SCP-682 being a hyperlogical memeplex and a child of the Scarlet King, not being bounded by any of the laws of logic that God set forth himself, as he holds abstract concepts themselves that is physical form embodies. With this SCP and his legion of Leviathans being able to rupture the roots of the Tree of Knowledge itself, and the Scarlet King rules over all of them, with there being other iterations of the Scarlet King that are even more
I ain't gonna lie, he look kind of cold. He's kind of cold. Like, I can't be mad at nothing he does, because he looks kind of cool. Whoever designed him has a great vision for evil people.
With there being other iterations of the Scarlet King that are even more powerful.
There's more?
He's able to consume realms that transcend the noosphere just to fill his stomach.
It's like
With
Cain the
Scarlet
Conqueror.
King being able to feed on objective principles of math and science, and is completely conceptual and
What did you just say? It feeds on math and science? What do you mean it feeds on numbers and science?
Scarlet King being able to feed on objective principles of math and science.
I genuinely have no idea what he meant by that.
A few moments later.
So basically, through my research, he's able to feed on things that are objective, meaning they're not really there, but they could be objectified as being there. I don't think that sounds right. I don't think that sounds right at all.
It is completely conceptual in nature, as he can manipulate and create his own laws. He can manipulate the laws of chaos and truth itself, and can even override the narrative of the story. It was stated that everything in creation will be destroyed by the hands of the Scarlet King.
He can change books
Everything
too.
except for the story itself. Because one thing is for certain, someone will need to tell the story when we're all gone. Overall, the Scarlet King.
Oh my God, another bar. Oh my God, another bar. Oh my God, hold on. We gotta replay it.
Everything except for the story itself. Because one thing is for certain, someone will need to tell the story when we're all gone. Overall, the Scarlet King would scale to high outer with irrelevant speed. In the end, he is a creation of swirling anomalies of so many different times all around the world. He is the memory of the world that was lost, the pre-modern world made manifest in a form of pure hatred, the new, the humanism, and the smiling coldness that makes up our day-to-day existence, forged from the perfect balance of irreconcilable anomalies and our breaking minds. He is an entity created by this overwhelming, unavoidable tension of the howling old world when faced with cold, gray, purposeless new. He is the revenge of the fallen past. Now everyone and everything in all of creation bow before your king. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
What the fuck? I kind of get it. I kind of get it.